You are watching Channel Adrian TV.
Yo, YouTube, what up? Welcome back to Channel Adrian TV, and y'all know me as Adrian. But before we get into the video, y'all know what y'all need to do. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment on all the videos. Also, follow me on Rumble because I do post on there as well because they don't cancel people so easily on Rumble. And if you see anything you want me to react to, please don't hesitate to reach out. Hit me up on one of my social media platforms or just leave a comment in the comment section or the video in the comment section. And if it's a great comment or a video suggestion, I will definitely do a video on it. And also follow my other YouTube channels, the Room 1031 channel and the Room 1031's Clips channel. Now, on this episode, Brittany Renner is finally starting to see and understand things that a lot of men would tell her. And I think this discussion with her and JustPearlyThings is very important because a lot of men try to tell women this, but honestly, women don't listen to men until it's too late or they become older. And one of the main things I've noticed that women do kind of have an issue with is how men and women view sex. And she does discuss that, and we're going to get into that. So let's get into the video because she talks about a few things that I think are pretty interesting and points I have talked about in other videos. So let's watch the video. You know I got my notes, and let's enjoy.
I don't know.
They're predicting that 45% of women will be single and childless by 2030. Yeah. So much so that big banks are investing in like cat food, wine, like things that go with like single women.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, big percentage. So I feel like my voice does matter to navigate through this space for them.
So it's like, again, it's such a small percentage of men that you're like looking for now.
I know.
Yeah. How do you want to navigate that, like moving forward? Do you even want to date like right now? Because so I know some people when their kids are young, like just don't want to date. How do you like feel about that?
I think it has more to do with where I'm at emotionally, and it's not even like a jaded thing, right? It's more of I know my value. I can have one conversation with a guy now, and I know exactly what he's about. So most of the guys that have presented themselves in front of me just want to fuck me. I'm not.
Did you hear that? She said most of the guys that talk to her just want to have sex with her. Brittany, is because of how you put yourself out there. People view you as just a sex object, mainly men. And this is the main thing I want women to understand, because my channel is not about bashing women, man. It's about being honest and discussing these harsh truths so we can become better, because a lot of things through media and through society, men and women were lied to. Women that are promiscuous, most men will never take that seriously. And I know you may be saying, well, Adrian, a lot of men have sex too. That's not true. 1 out of every 3 men hasn't had sex, I think, in the last 3 years. And then number 2, for women, it's easier to get sex. A majority of men, it's harder for them to get sex. So if it's easier for a woman to get sex and you're having all these partners, of course, any respectable man is going to ease off on wanting to take you seriously. Now, there's a difference between relationship energy and just sex energy, and most women don't understand that. And what she's starting to understand now, oh, most men are just giving me sexual type energy, not relationship type energy. Because there's this, I don't know where people get it from. Men, a majority of men don't bond through sex. A majority of men bond with women through activities, hanging out with her and vibing. It's women who connect more emotionally through sex with men, which is why a majority of women really don't want to have sex with a lot of men. They want to have sex with that top man that's around them or best option, and that's the difference. Women want the top option, men want variety. But let's get back to the video.
Interested in that. And I'm going to keep an open mind, and I'm going to keep an open heart. But I know by how a man approaches me, how he speaks to me, I know that there's that he wants more with me. It is just, I know. So that's where I'm like, I'm not going on dates right now. I'm not talking. I don't have somebody that we talk every few days, every day. I have no masculine energy besides like my family, our family friend Jerry. I have no masculine energy in my sphere, in my bubble. I don't, because I think I've focused on men and just dick in general for a very long time. And now I'm just gonna get to the business. I understand that the window, the percentage, it's changed a lot from when I was 22. So all I can do is kind of equip myself financially, take advantage of the opportunities I have now to set myself up, because I can't really.
And if you notice, she said the options changed a lot from when she was 22. If I'm not mistaken, Brittany Renner is 29, almost 30. So the pool of men is even smaller because she wants those high status men. But now that she's older, because we all know men value beauty, youth, and fertility. Now, I know some people watching this, I'm not saying men go get 18-year-olds. I am not into 18-year-olds at all. So I'm not saying men go out to get 18-year-olds. What I am saying is most men find women in the 23 and 25 range attractive, peak fertility. And since she is aging, now she still looks very good for her age, and she works out a lot, I'm sure, because from how she looks, you could tell. But a majority of men are always going to find younger women attractive. You can't compete with that. And that's another thing I think she's starting to understand. And women don't understand that until they get older.
Lie on a man and someone coming to save me. I can only save myself now. So that's why dating's not a focal point, but I'm not like turning guys away that actually want to get to know me, like the real me, not just want to fuck me and say all the right things and fuck me, because I can see through that too. So I just use discernment now, where I'm like, no guys even really try to talk to me, like, or I should say, no guys that.
I was like, I don't.
No. Of course, guys are no.
Thank you, Pearl. She just said no guys are talking to her. Brittany, you are a beautiful. You look good enough to where guys are talking to you. It's just guys that you don't want. Because the men that are higher status, since you put yourself out there as a sexual object, they will only, like you said, give you sex. But I'm sure the lower value men, aka the regular men of the world like myself, that probably talking to you, you're probably not even interested in them. But thank you, Pearl. That's why I love what Pearl does. She holds women accountable. She's like, no, I'm pretty sure men are talking to you. It's just men you're not interested in.
I'm saying, of course, there's guys in my DM, like random people, but guys that I would be interested in, there's really nobody trying to talk to me like that, and that's okay. That's fine.
Would you date a guy that's a normal 9 to? Okay. Would you date a guy makes $40,000 per year, and he's not hot? He's just like, all right, average guy.
Average guy.
He has a little beer. He's like skinny, little beer belly.
No.
Link in the description. I'll put all my links in the description about women when it comes to dad bods. Perfect example, women be lying to y'all, and women, y'all need to stop lying to men with dad bods. Now, I know y'all get that off because a lot of times when for marriage, the man with dad bods will give you what you want or be more submissive to you, which is why you lie. But men, that's a lie. Women do not like dad bods. And shout out to Brittany for being honest about that instead of lying how most women do.
I take care of myself. I'm in the gym 4 to 5 times a week. At whatever his salary is, to me, I feel like I still want to be attracted to the person that I'm with. And $45,000, well, you could be in the gym. A gym membership's $20 a month. So if I had a kid a year and a half ago. And I look damn good. So it's like I would want someone who takes care of their body. So the beer belly is kind of where you lost me. It wasn't even really the money thing. It was like the attractiveness.
What if he was like dead in the face but jacked? $40,000 a year.
No, I don't like what I'm looking at.
See, attraction does play a lot in women's choices of men. But since Brittany Renner does, I'll be honest with you, she does look better than the majority of women. She can be like that. A majority of women still have that same mindset as her, but they know they won't even be able to have that access. So men, if you're watching this and you're married or in a relationship, odds are the woman knows she's settled. Now, she may not tell you that, and guess what? I'm not above that either. That's why I'm always working out in the gym, drinking water, watching my health, because I understand attraction does play a part in it. Now, you may be saying, well, I got my girl and I got a beer belly. Ask her who her celebrity crush is. And the reason I say that is because celebrity crush has a sexual connotation. If that guy has a beer belly, that's rare. But I bet you she probably won't name a guy with a beer belly.
And men, like, especially too, as they get older, like, I like the salt and pepper. Like, they get sexier. Like, I don't want to date someone that I'm not attracted to.
Would you date someone like 20, 30 years older? 30 years older.
He's salt and pepper and fine? Probably.
He's okay. Because it's just like, even when girls say they're like bringing down their standard, it's like, do we really?
I think I'm like,
you know, percent of men most women find unattractive.
What?
Not just okay, unattractive.
Okay. What?
80. You probably find 80% of men unattractive. So even if like and that's why I say, like, even if you find a guy attractive, like, you just think he's fine, that means other girls think he's fine. That's top 20% of men.
See? And you see how she's still not willing to lower her standards? Brittany, you may not ever see this, or Miss Renner. You may, let me go that route. Miss Renner, you may never see this, but that's probably going to be the guy who's going to give you that white picket fence and, you know, the family. Because I know a lot of women, the guy that they married, that's not the type they wanted at all. That's just the type of guy they could get to commit, and that would be more submissive in their relationship. And you may be saying, well, Adrian, why do you keep saying submissive? For example, I know a woman that she's married to a man that even if she's wrong, she knows she just got to throw an emotional fit and he'll fall right in line. That's exactly what I mean. And any self-respecting man will not fall in line just because you have an emotional fit if you're wrong. If you're wrong, you're wrong. A man is going to put his foot down like, no, you're wrong. I'm not going to coddle you. You're an adult, so act like one. But Brittany, you're going to have to lower your standards and date down. But great video, and I didn't want to make this video so long, but I will leave the link in the description. But yeah, Brittany is finding out a lot of things that women find out older in their life. And this is why these videos are important, and I love social media, because now more than ever, they're putting these videos out there, and the things that men are trying to tell women, this is what can happen to you, and how men want to tell their daughters, look, doing this is how men view it. It's not being sexual, or it's not showing discrimination. This is just biology. Men think a certain way, women think a certain way. But the only thing is, how women think is pushed to the forefront. But now with social media and more men having platforms, we're now able to tell, look, women, this is how we think. This is how we see things too. Now we understand how you see things, but from our point of view, this is how we view things as well. And that tends to be on two different fronts. Women tend to use emotion for their judgment. Men tend to use logic for their judgment, as you can see from this video. So y'all, let me know what y'all think about it. And I'm glad Brittany is being open and honest about this, because I think it's going to help women in the long run. The women that want to become better and learn. Because one of my biggest traits that I've also learned in my whole entire life is I learn from people's mistakes, so I don't got to go through them. So let me know what y'all think about this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.